Hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's check. Okay, it's downloading. We can play something later. Okay. Oh, I forgot. It's a black void. Fuck it. That way. Come here. And that. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Not enough credit. Yeah, still the free one, so fuck it. Okay. So, it's gonna be a bit of just chatting for now. Some stuff to say. So, today was my hearing for my legal gender change from Mr. to Madam. Hell, just below. Fucking hell. Way better. I just had the displeasure to learn that the documents I provided to my lawyer, because I got represented by a lawyer, were given out too late, so I have to pay him. The thing is, the dossier I made, so I don't have to pay anything because I don't earn that much. I posted it late September to early October. Let me even open my inbox because I sent him an email about it. Okay, I deposited it in his mailbox, his office, on October 8th. He replied to me on the 19th of November, so a month and a half, much later, saying that he was missing documents. Except that the person I did the dossier with told me it was all done. I didn't need anything else. So, and the person in question is also tied to, law. So, technically it was correct. Everything was correct. But, for one of the things, it was about the people in the home, the fiscal home. And the fiscal home is only me, since I'm not on my parents' fiscal stuff, since I'm like 21 or 22. It's slightly in France. So I sent him an email, same day. Well, no, on the 24th of November, because appointments, a lot of them. About like my parents, and he replied to me on December 1st. On that day, it was only 2 weeks before the hearing. Well, I sent another one on December 1st. On the 5th of December, he sent me an email addressing that the papers he need haven't been sent? Yeah, duh! Dude, you asked me more documents, so fucking late. Oh, he replied on November 25th. And I replied to him on December 1st. On it. The documents arrived on December 12th. Yeah. It took almost 2 weeks for 2 documents to arrive in a very urgent manner. And I scanned them and sent it to him the same day. And nothing. I didn't hear anything about it. Nothing on the 13th, when I was on a weekend with someone to relax. So I was still stressed. So, great way to spend a weekend, being obviously stressed over something. Despite managing to relax a bit, I will be honest, I had a very, very nice time there. And today I got an email at 7:14 a.m. I was asleep. I don't wake up that early. Even if with insomnia, I wouldn't even wake up that early. Also, on the email, he called me sir. On a text message, he called me miss. Which is weird because on the first emails we exchanged, it was miss. Then began to sir, Mr., which legally is correct. I know what decision the judge took. As of now, it's 8:30 p.m. I don't know which decision the judge took. I hope the good one, because I cannot go to that court. Not with my leg condition. I cannot afford to have over 2 hours of train travel with a lot of walking in between, especially with stairs that would literally obliterate my leg. I need to stand up during the hearing and then bring that back home. I would get home by crawling, pretty much. Even today, my leg is still killing me from Saturday. And all I did was climb stairs for 3 floors. That's it. It's killing me. It's still killing me. Leg and knee. Thank you, Petelauto. So, the email in question told me that he saw the magistrate at the city, when the court is, today. He sent me this, and he saw the magistrate yesterday to tell me that he could represent me. Dude, that's why I actually hired you, because I know the courts gave me the approval for me to hire a lawyer to represent me for this. The court knows about my leg. They do since early September, because I was on the verge of crying because I couldn't go there and do that. But they really reassured me. They told me you can have a lawyer, can represent you, blah blah blah. Which is why I took that lawyer. I expected the lawyer to be quite professional. Turns out that was innocent. On the same day at 1:25 p.m. I was still asleep. need to rest, you have no fucking idea. In this message, he calls me Miss. The hearing didn't happen yet at the time. And telling me that the documents from my parents were delivered too late. Dude, you already took your sweetest time to check my fucking dossier. They could have been given to you in a timely manner. Even then, I given it to you before the hearing happened. But again, if you told me that papers were missing in October, I could have done that the same month, maybe early November, since those papers took almost 2 weeks to arrive. And he told me that he might have to make a bail for that. Unless he warned me about it, but I'm pissed. I am pissed. So I'll see what will happen. First, the decision of the judge, and I hope I am legally madam now. I hope. So I can redo all of my papers, and this is going to be hell. Redoing papers in France is hell. My green card, I had to send the dossier 6 fucking different times. Oh my god. Oh. Calm down, model. I have to redo my papers. I have to change so many things on so many websites. PayPal is still my dead name because my current legal first name is a woman one since last year. Honestly, it was a nice Halloween that day because it was accepted on the October 31st, 2024, and I got the ballots on November 2nd because November 1st is a holiday here. It's been such a long grueling year, and the thing is, depending on how expensive the lawyer fee is going to be, I may have to resort to crowdfunding. It's something I want to avoid at all costs, but we might go there. I don't know how it works. I'll be very clear. I don't know how crowdfunding works, especially for that. I do hope I won't have to. If anything, I'll call the court about it and see what we can do. And if I have to resort to crowdfunding, I won't be asking anyone first to donate. That's not me. I have a throne, you can summon stuff. I will never ask someone to donate or anything. I'll be clear on that. It's on your own fucking volition. I'll be clear. Second, the crowdfunding will be not even the full amount for a reason. I don't want people to make sure I don't have to pay something from my pocket, even though to me at least it's not my fault. I did the dossier with some help. I couldn't see the person on certain day, certain times, so it was done. The same day after it was done, I posted it directly into his office's mega box, and then I have to wait almost a month and a half to get an update. I know lawyer is busy, but for something like that, can you make sure that everything is correct ASAP, at the very least? So right now I'm waiting on the judge decision, and if I have to pay something, if I do, I'll contact the court about it, and we'll contact him directly as well. Until then, well, I guess I can stress again. Yay. I thought my little day will be stress-free, but looks like it won't be. We'll see what's gonna happen, okay? I'm not the type of person who talks about stuff like that publicly. I keep it private with very close friends. Unfortunately here I have to vent if you would allow me. And no, there's no NDA, so I can talk about it. And I'm not revealing anything too private at the same time. I want people to just come in, take the blankie, have a hot cocoa, tea, coffee, some cookies, and just enjoy. I want this channel, what I do on stream, to be an escape from daily stuff. I want people to just chill, relax, be cozy, which is kind of weird for a girl to say, but that's the kind of girl I am. Like when I played yesterday for the RikkaNiimi stream, just the fact that I have some lounge jazz music in the background is surprising, maybe for some people. It's okay. That's the vibes I want to give to people. I never ever yapped like that before playing. Usually I yap while playing, but for here, let's say it was an exception. I do feel sad, of course. I feel angry. I would even say betrayed by my own lawyer. So, trust issues yet again. Whee! I hope I'm able to rest in 2026. I hope I'll be able to accomplish even more next year. But this year I want to refocus on stream, which I couldn't this year. Same for learning art, which again I couldn't this year. Resume a Japanese study as well, which I couldn't continue because of this year. This absolutely hectic year that cost me way too fucking much on time, energy, health, and all three type of health: physical, emotional, psychological, mental health. That's 4. I can count. I swear I can count. Right now, I forgot to add another appointment for 2026. But it's in 6 months, and it's my endocrinologist, so it's fine. It's like nothing major. Like the most major thing I have in 2026 so far is on April 29th, which will be the most important appointment for me. Biggie dubs, I have to check. I know the day, but I forgot the time. I think it was 10 a.m. Correct. 10 a.m. Oh, I hate waking up in the morning. I'm not a morning person. Okay, so now I can also erase all that. And appointment wise for this year, I am done. 55 appointments, more than appointments a week. I think I still have a number of appointments. Yes. So I had 3 appointments in January, 3 in February, 4 in March, 3 in April and May, 4 in June, July and August, 5 in September, 8 fucking appointments, 2 per week, sorry, in October, 6 in November and 5 in December. Today being the last one where I couldn't go. Of course, I do also count the one like in September, the first hearing. To me, it's still an appointment. Even though I couldn't go, I still count it. Just the first week of December. Yeah, literally the first week. It was a first. From Monday to Friday, I had 4 appointments. I had several depressions. I had 2 burnouts, and I still think I'm still in the second one. Maybe even still in the first combined. And 2 mental breakdowns. 1 in September and 1 like last month, which I'm still recovering from. When you don't have anyone to support you physically, when I mean my family, quote unquote, it's hard. It's hard to do everything by yourself. But I'm 31, and I was done everything by myself. So for me, asking for maybe monetary help to cover that lawyer fee, it's weird. Absolutely fucking weird. I'm not used to ask for help. I'm not used on getting help. But I'm trying. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to not cry right now. So if I go silent for a few moments, I'm trying just to just not cry. I don't want to appear sad or vulnerable on stream. That's not what I want to do. Study stream to not fall asleep from the food coma I have right now as well, because dinner was yeah, it was copious, to say the least. And here I am, venting, almost crying. Some good music in the background. In any case, I wouldn't trade this year for nothing. Genuinely. Yes, it was rough, tough. Sometimes it was hell, because it was maybe 55 appointments. But what people don't see, it's the preparation of said appointments. If I count just the days where I had to prepare appointments, like paper-wise, having to do calls and stuff, you can add at least 30 days. While having to juggle with my own personal life, the hellhole, well, where I currently live in, where yet again today I was dead named, I was misgendered, the latter being so common it just got desensitized of it. Being dead named, no, I cannot allow this. I can't allow it. It's been over a year since I got my new names. It's been over 9 years since I made my coming outs. That's not something I can allow to pass anymore. Hey, Kaden. Thought you butchered the name. I said my big plans for 2026, but also I want to mention 2 more. So focus on stream, focus on making arts, well, drawing, become a freelance artist and graphist. That's what I want to do. I do hope to grow my channel enough as well this year, well, in 2026. I've shared the goals I want to do streaming wise as a fledgling YouTuber on my Blue Sky. RikkaNiimi, by the way. But also, I want to take voice acting classes, mostly to work on my voice, because to me it's still not good enough. I know people really like it, but to me it's bad. I'll be honest, it's bad. But also, maybe singing classes, because how to say, I find myself humming and maybe singing a lot when I'm alone listening to music. But at the same time, I don't like singing in public. I'm still very shy about it. Mostly in the community that I left years ago, I was in a voice call by myself, and I was just having fun, playing and listening to music, and just starting to sing. And I didn't realize I started singing. Someone joins, hears me sing. I didn't even hear them join as well. I was quite in the zone. And they told me I had a pleasant singing voice, and that was way before I started working on my voice. It was back on January of this year. My speech therapist. So I kind of want to take singing classes too for my voice, but also there's some songs that are very dear to me I don't want to cover. Who knows, one day. And also I do hope that I can make my actual between debut next year. Although, despite having my lore animation planned, even the scripts only planned in my head, I've been noticing something about me, about Rikka, that could maybe change something. I'll see. I even know what kind of model I like to have for summer, like my first summer as a VTuber. So, if that happens, I'll be so fucking happy, first and foremost, of course. But also, don't mean that, yeah, streaming, I could live off streaming. To me, streaming is something I do more as a hobby than an actual job. I don't have a job. I can have a normal job, unfortunately, due to a lot of disabilities. And it's rough. It's very rough to not have a job. I do have a solid income at the very least. It's not much, but it helps. It still helps. Sadly, even by trying to save, I had to tackle those savings for appointments. So, back to zero, I guess. Probably be fine. I just have to plan out again. I'm a very organized person. I plan in advance a lot, constantly even. That's why I already planned out how I want my debut to go. So, we'll see what happens by then, okay? And of course, if that happens, it will be entirely thanks to the people who support my ugly voice. And me streaming whatever I want, even though it's not like big stuff. My PC is good, honestly. I think it's 4 years today. Like, or maybe a few days ago it's been 4. But I'm not someone who plays a lot of AAA stuff. Like, I'm on the smaller scale game. Like, the latest game I bought, my bad. That's the game I bought. It's with AAA and very recent is Digimon Time Stranger. It's not a big game per se, but it's one I really enjoyed and I probably should continue one day. I've just been so busy. But I mean, I've been yapping for like at least 35 minutes. I could take a liking to this. Don't worry, I won't be like Zentreya who yaps for like 4 hours. I know someone who likes to yap. I'm very silent, actually. Maybe because I don't have anyone to talk to. I mean, by voice. Only type, I guess. But it's nice to do. It's actually nice to do. What else? Let's good to forget. I don't think I see anything. do have to contact someone game related, because I want to know if a release date will approach, so can announce something on the Skype. Thank you for the love, by the way. It's deeply appreciated. Oh, and BD Dubs, if you have a Prime, you know, Twitch Prime, make me nudge. We also have to call the psychiatrist that saw me, because the one she recommended to me won't be able to take me as a new patient. So I call her back and see what we can do. I won't give the details because it doesn't concern you. My very, very close friends know about it. And to be fair, I've mentioned this a few times actually on a few discords. You know, fuck it, since I'm still in discords, I could talk about it. So if you don't know, it's not diagnosed, of course, but I have DID. I have multiple personalities, and yes, one of them is really tied and tightly, of course, to Rikka's lore. So, to me. And who knows, maybe one day you'll see someone else on the screen. It won't be RikkaNiimi, but it will be Mother. It'll be quite the experience, man, dare I say. She's totally not like me. Absolutely not. She's more cold, stern. Yippee! Shut up, Pone. In silence. Done. She's very stoic, calculated. We don't even talk the same. We don't use the same vocab. We even have a different voice, actually, and during a pretty big depression I had, she took over, and while getting groceries, she bought me my first box of Pocky, which was milky matcha. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I really didn't like it. But also, she found a cinema roll at the store, and she bought it for me. She also bought me another cinema roll same day, one I wanted to get for months, and it's currently on my bed. The purple one she bought is with me on my desk. It's always with me, because it's the first one is more precious, of course. But I want to see her, spend time with you guys. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Of course, if 2026 gets to be my big B2B year, of course, because I don't think I will be able to get like 3 models in a fucking year. I don't even know how much I would spend on my debut model, considering I have to commission a artist for the animation for the lower vid, and I may have someone else voice Mother for said lower vid. And I do have my idea on who, except that I don't know if she takes commission on this, and if she does, I don't know her price. So be in due time, of course. Everything in due time. That's one of my biggest motto. It's even a quote in a fable here in France. And the translation to French, which is the actual line, is Rien ne sert de courir, il faut partir à point. Which means there's no need to rush. Just do your thing at your own pace. And you succeed. And if this year has to teach me something, it will be that. Despite this quote being engraved in my fucking brain for at least 25 years now, and I live by it, I never rush things. There's no point in rushing things, and this year proved me that to quite the degree, because having to juggle 55 appointments, trying to stream, which didn't happen much, and I managed to stream because it was starting to slow down, then went back up again. Now that it's done, I can focus back on that, and it makes me happy, actually, because I found this super fucking adorbs model. I have people supporting me now from different communities. Oh, hell, the glow sticks. And of course the Plumfies from Rikka, Geckos from Zen, close friends of course. So heck, I'm even pretty close to get my first ever payment from Twitch, to which would have taken almost 3 years. Because wait, no, when did I get an email? When I was during the pandemic, so it was in 2020. Why do I remember it being from 2023? Oops, wrong address. Archive. I should sort my archived emails, I think. It's not 2023. Let me give you the exact date. I remember it being March 27th, so when I got the email for being able to be affiliate, which got me crying for 3 hours, which led to me making one more mistakes while filling up the form, which I did immediately. It was like 11 p.m. I had to redo it 3 times because I kept making mistakes from the emotions. Why is it labeled as scam? It's not. Yep. Oh, 28th. March 28th, 2020, when I became affiliate. So it would have taken me almost 5 years to get my first ever payment from Twitch. I won't say how much I got so far, but you only get payments when it reaches 50 US dollars, and I'm not there yet. I'm almost there. When I got affiliate, I had a very, very bad connection, so I still don't know how I managed to get affiliates with such a crappy connection. I tried to stream since then, and I just couldn't. It was tripping frames all the time, you know. And in 2022, we got Optic Fiber from a different ISP from the one we had before, and since then I could stream. Yes, I know my own nickname, but it's fine. I'm way happier as RikkaNiimi now than I was before. Some geckos do know my own nickname. Some friends do even know the nickname before the nickname, which was my coming out nickname in a way. It's okay. Because no matter which identity I have, it's on me. So if I do shit, being drawing stuff, no matter how much I would rebrand, those dramas, those errors will still haunt me. Because a nickname doesn't mean anything. Because still the same person behind it. So hopefully it won't be any drama. And if I am, well, he's hoping I'm just the victim in that. I'm not the perpetrator. Because it would absolutely demolish what I'm trying to accomplish. A place to chill, relax, be cozy. But also, taking responsibility and accountability for your own actions. So until then, welcome. What a way to introduce someone to me, huh? Me venting, almost crying on stream, and then explaining stuff. But if you will allow me to mention the goals, I want to say profile. So few goals I have is getting my model, so 21 debut, which I mentioned. Getting merch that'll be time limited. I hate time limited stuff. I hate FOMO. I'm not the type of person to give into FOMO, but I still hate it. I see something I cannot buy, I'm like, well, fuck it, I can't. And I'll go on my day. Because there's always other ways to support Yoshi, of course. Right now I still have to buy Zen's plushie actually, which I can. One of the goals is getting to partner, of course, and be able to live from stream due to not being able to have a normal job. Having one of the VTubers I look up to follow me, which has been done already. And the only question is Meika. I cannot thank her enough for this. But I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Big goal as well would be to get partnered with GamerStops, and then getting my own flavor and one of merch. But it contradicts second point, because GamerStop's creator merch is time limited, and I don't want that. So we'll see. And the one that made me the most happy would be to see merch about me being made. Not this model, because it's not mine. It's one I got on Etsy. Credits down below. But for example, the PFP I have on Twitch and Blue Sky is what will my model be like, for example, color-wise. Of course, Kogal outfits, because my main gear style. So I do want to commission someone to get a plushie of me, because despite this being a goal of me, I can be honest, right now don't see it happening at all. Like at all. I'm way too small. I don't know if I ever have a breakthrough, both on as a streamer and VTuber. So, making that commission to someone in particular and treasure that plushie would already make me happy. Yes, technically would count about seeing merch about me being made, but since I am the one who commissioned it, I wouldn't say it was obtained. The goal be obtained, reached. So, we'll see. And you know what? Yapping like that is actually pretty good for me because... Okay, first my jaw hurts because I'm not used to. I'm not used to talk this much. It's been almost a fucking hour. Fucking hell. But also, it trains my voice, which is nice. I wouldn't go that way. That would be accusation. I think I've mentioned everything I wanted to say. So I guess we can go to the gaming side of things now. Don't you think? So I forgot to put back this. It's sitting here. Because of course it'll be on the rebrand. But I think it's gonna be used with the debut, and I think the artist who I would quote unquote commission for that, I think will be the same one who would do the things like about me, like names, last name, height, stuff like that, likes and dislike. I already know the kind of hashtag I want for art as well. And yes, I already imagine some art piece I would do about my own character. And I cannot wait to be able to put it on paper or digitally. And hey, at least on paper I wouldn't be accused to use AI. Because it's on paper, so no way. Yes, I'm making a reference to a artist drama that happened not too long ago. Like 2 weeks ago. So, which I just finished. Actually, I finished watching the video before I started streaming. Okay. Yeah. Got me sideways. I wasn't now yapping. It feels good to just talk about things like that. It helps. But only talk about that to very specific people. So, for now, we're going to focus a bit on not yapping, but for the end, since Monday to Sunday, like I said, I want to stream every day. I'll see to stream my phone so I can play rhythm games, mainly Kuroseka, which is Colorful Stage. That's Niimi Colorful Stage. It's a cute kitty. Hi. and also stream D4DJ, which is a game I've been playing for 8 days now, and it's pretty good. I have to learn manual though. Yeah, but I've been venting about stuff and talk about my goals for 2026, what I want to accomplish, and the fact that it's weird for me to yap for an hour. I'm not used to. Okay. You go there. Oh.